Hey, Paul. Doing pretty good, man. Doing pretty good. Can't complain. How you doing? That's good, man. That's good. Looks like we need a little water. I haven't done anything since the last time except for I logged on today after the update to make sure everything was fine. All right, brother. I appreciate you. Everything seems to be fine. I haven't left Sanctuary, but it seems to be okay. Um, had to go in and turn on, enable a couple of creations, but other than that, it didn't look like we got any problem. There were updates for 3 games today. I was like, dang, man. Not that I'm complaining. I don't mind game updates as long as they don't break the damn game. Okay. Well, she's with Grizz right now. They're doing something with SnowRunner, but as soon as she gets back over here, I will let her know, Paul. Thank you. Matter of fact, I go ahead and tell her. Okay. Now, what were we doing? She said to please tell you hello for her. What were we doing? Okay, so I think we were going to handle, there's 3 quests, 3 missions for settlers, and then we're going to do Mechanical Menace because I want the robot workbench. So we're going to do those. So we will start with Oberlin Station. In just a second, I need to pull Grizz up so I can show my support. And we will be right back. 1 second. Okay, we are back. I got to stream up. We are back. All right. Now, I did promise big booms, so we're going to try to make some big booms. How many I have two ones at 88. Let's go check our fusion core charger. Well, we'll put the 88 one in there. They're not okay. They must be in the must be in the workbench. All right. Let's see. Yeah, we have 8 fusion cores. I have 1 on me. Let's get 2 out. Bill, I know I lost 1 last week. But I will keep an eye out for more. We also need to get another point in science, then we can do our calibrated shocks on our armor. We got to be level 17 for that. We're level 16 right now. We're gonna go. We'll do Oberlin Station. I'm still not sure if I want to get Sunshine Tidings yet. We'll go see what they want. Kill the kill the ghouls in College Square. Okay, that's right around the Brotherhood too. I'm probably not gonna help the Brotherhood. Don't think. Okay. Yeah, 357 45s, 287 shotgun shells, 253 10mm. That should be enough to clear some ghouls, honestly. Yeah, that should be enough to clear some ghouls. It's almost about time for us to get a settlement towards town, because starting out at Sanctuary every night, that's going to get to be some long walks. We'll just need to get them set up and with basically a supply line, a place to sleep, and a place to store stuff. Shouldn't be that hard. And that'll put us close. If we could probably get Hangman's Alley. I need to go get my pistol anyway, so we could do Hangman's Alley and go out the back door there at Hangman's Alley and get our pistol, our end-game pistol, and get a supply line set up there, and that would have us set up pretty good, because we would be in town, or at least on the outskirts of town. I didn't even look to see what time it was. Probably doesn't matter. It's not going to get too dark. But yeah, they updated this morning. I got the update for Space Marine 2. That was probably a few days ago. I just now updated it. And then there was an update for XCOM. So yeah, 3 of my favorite games getting updates. Lovely. I like it. Car looked like it was floating for a minute. I wonder if the car is going to fall again once we hit this top of this hill here. There it goes. There it goes. Bam. Never fails. I'm going to go into College Park a way that I will not be close to the Brotherhood. That's where I went to get my power armor. Yeah, there's the vertibird. Yeah, that's where this set of power armor came from, was right up there. Yeah, we want to avoid the gunfire over there. There's another one over there beating your tail, dude.
Naughty work, but wouldn't want to leave the good stuff.
Oh! Whoa! I'm not seeing the mines. And I got an illness right there. That'll leave a dent, he says. Can we get... Look, man, we're just trying to loot around here. Excuse me? Can you move, please? Can you move, please? Thank you. I will take that and that.
Picking up hostile life signs. Found you.
Dude, why are you going up? We're 27 miles away, man.
I have a buzzsaw with your name on it. I'm not done with you. Not even in the slightest. Afraid you'll have to do better than that. Some kerfuffle this is.
He's talking smack again, y'all. Where it was when it started. That's all the Raider gear. I don't want all that. All right, let's finish looting right here, and then let's get down. Let's get down into the metro. Because when they say clear College Square, they mean the metro. All right. Nice, got a little ammo there. Always useful. Alright, we're gonna save. Looks like we need to eat, drink, and cure ourselves. So let's do 1 antibiotics. That's properly fed. Properly hydrated. And we are not trying to hide. That is a legendary. That took quite a few shots. Okay. All right. Is that, yeah, we need something in there, probably plastic. We need the moldy food too though, so I need my shotgun to be a lot better. We're not going to try to pick the lock. We'll come back with the key and get the magazine. Yeah, we'll come back with the key. Where's Codsworth? Did he not come with us? Codsworth? Hello? Or did he go pick on somebody, get knocked down, and then go back to Sanctuary because I'd already gone in instead of following me? Probably. Oh. All right, we zone back out. No Codsworth. No Codsworth. The last I saw him, we were over here, and he was in here talking shit. Somewhere. I do not see him though. All right, we'll probably just go finish our quest and go find him. Yeah, because I don't see him. He would have, if he would have been down, he probably went back to Sanctuary. Map updated, yeah. Yeah, he probably is already back in Sanctuary now. Let's get this done. I'm thinking about after this one we do a couple of mods. There are a couple that I have been wanting to get back because the survival options in the Creation Club, I like them. They're good and they help out with just, you know, your regular survival. However, they don't cover all the bases that need to be covered. Didn't I pick up some? Yeah, that was a misclick, shooting 2 rounds. Okay, I missed it. Okay, so yeah, he was still out there talking smack and got smacked. I got you. I appreciate that. Thank you, Resman, because I totally missed it. Did I hit any of those? Probably not. All right, and that is what we needed to do. Let's take out that guy. I can get the key, get my magazine, and we can get out of here. And we are done with that sanctuary quest. Did I pick the key up? I think, yeah, no key. Okay, got it. It does have a gear in it now. Sometimes there's... Alright, that's got antiseptic. That's another gear. That is aluminum. We're starting to use a little bit of aluminum on our armor, so... Go... I've got tons of rubber, so... I'm not picking that up right now. Okay, I think that's gonna do us. Now there are more ghouls in here, but I'm not worried about them. We did what was required of us.
Nice.
Under the shelf, yeah, right there. Sometimes I wish that they would be more prominent, the messages, because like I've missed messages about settlements getting attacked and then failed them, you know. Now I mean I understand maybe they should just leave them up a bit longer would fix the problem. I don't know, or if I just paid attention to watch every corner of the screen all the time, but. I don't know, my eyes wander around all over the place, but I seem to miss the majority of those. But yeah, I'm thinking of getting my darker nights and rainy weather back, and you'll see in a minute why I want my darker nights back. My survival options, I would like to get those back because you can set your companions to auto heal and you don't have to worry about it. Yeah, it's nighttime and I can see everything around me. Yeah, it's not quite as bright as daytime, but I can see the whole place, you know, and I never have been a fan of that. It's the same way in Oblivion and probably Skyrim. It's been a while since I played Skyrim, so I don't remember. But yeah, you can see everything all around you and it's nighttime. And I never have cared for that. The companion auto heal is something that I do want back. Let's see where we're going. I think okay, we have a marker there. All right, so we're going that way. And there's only a couple of others that are actual mods. I'm actually enjoying the Creation Club stuff, but one of the other mods is the build limit, where you don't have a build limit. You don't have to worry about it. Because right now, if I go to Sanctuary, we're almost halfway through the build limit, and I ain't built anything there. I got some turrets and some beds and stuff like that. And it's, you know, it's almost halfway through it. I don't care for the build limits. I know why they're there, because they didn't want the game to get bogged down. but I don't care if the game gets bogged down. I just want to build, you know, whatever I want to build, I want to be able to build it. So those are just a couple of things I've been thinking about. There's some more creation stuff that I want to get. And Lucky Heather points out some really good mods in there. That I actually looked at one. It was Scavenger Power Armor, and then Riley's Ranger Standalone. She uses both of those, and they look really good. So I may consider those. Because right now we're playing Fallout 4 with creations, and that's it. There are no mods, they're all creations. We did go through a few 45s, but we picked up a few. May have to tear down some more bullets and make some more, I don't know. I miss my ammo making stuff too. My ammo workbench and all that. I'm using the Survivalist Toolbox, which gives me an ammo workbench. And it's not that bad. It's decent. Well, hello there. I'll just walk a little faster. I kind of miss my APC because I was able to store stuff in it and all that, but what I don't miss about my APC is the fuel costs. I don't miss that at all. Not that I've found. Not that I have found. I've used a variety of mods. So I went into Creation Club and I was like, let me see if they have anything sanctioned that I can use. And I went through everything I could find, and there's nothing that will let you remove bushes and stuff. I wish they would have one in the Creation Club, because when I'm doing a challenge like this, I would use it. Yeah. Yeah, because I don't like not being able to get the bushes and the dirt and the leaves and all that shit up. I mean, it's like, all right, we're gonna settle here, but we're gonna leave all this crap, you know. Yeah, I totally agree with you. Now, when I'm using mods, I use Clean and Simple. Those are the mods that I use. There's the Clean and Simple mod for every settlement, I believe. I've used probably 10 or 12 different settlements. and they are phenomenal. All right, let's dump everything off and then get some sleep. I need to definitely upgrade our weapons again. Do I have any more antibiotics? Yeah. I'm getting low though. We don't need 21 medics. Let's do 6. Okay. Oh yeah, we did get the green paint for Abbott last week. I'll have to go drop that off by him. And we got all the stuff from Mo. Didn't have the quest, just got it. We're not using that or that. All right. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It's been a question we've had for years though, is why couldn't you put that in the creation club, you know? Because there are people that would get it in a heartbeat. I don't see anybody. What? Hello? Never mind. I don't know. There was nobody in that bed. Unless, nah, I have seen it where they'd be sleeping up in the ceiling, but they were attached to the bed. I don't know. Now we need to, let's get rid of that marker for right now. And, okay, that was not for Sanctuary Hills. Sanctuary Hills is Taffington. All right, we have to go to Oberlin. That's fine though. We need to eat.
At least it's not raining.
Yeah, at least it's not raining, Preston.
Let's go get some bad guys.
I can tell you my next playthrough, I'm gonna have to, yeah, have an invisible stalker. My next playthrough, I'm gonna want to take a break from power armor. I will say that. Invisible stalkers. That would be horrifying in this game. Well, I mean, there are chameleon deathclaws, but I always see them for some reason. Now there is the, I don't think it'll go to Oberlin Station. I think it'll go to Diamond City. I think it'll go to Diamond City. Sanctuary Hills, Diamond City, Good Neighbor, Vault 81. Alt 81's pretty close to Oberlin. Let's go to Vault 81. Sometimes I think that they don't endorse certain mods and turn them into creations because they think it'll break the game. Oh, we were supposed to come here anyway. I'm not going to part with the fusion cores at the moment. Now we're going that way, and there's usually a Yao Guai up there. And I didn't pick up Codsworth. Alright, it's fine. Yeah, I forgot to pick up Codsworth. Lovely.
Took care of those ghouls that were giving you trouble.
You did? That's great news. Bella, you and the Minutemen have our gratitude and our support.
All right, there we go. Now I forgot also I'm supposed to step out of my armor for that shit, but because he's wearing the lab coat, so yeah, I was supposed to step out of my armor for that. It looks like a door, don't it? It goes into the locomotive. This is one of the irradiated reasons to explore places. We've already opened this one up though. I will definitely take that. You can keep that. Uh-oh, there he is. Alright, I'm gonna swap when that gets down to about 10%. I'm gonna swap that out, and the other one in the charger should be full by now. It said 1 hour and we've already slept, so it should be good to go there. One thing about survival, sometimes I do forget there's a lot of walking, but with the APC, I fast traveled places with the APC and it wasn't as much walking. So hopefully y'all don't get too bored.
Justice for you.
All right, I'm gonna repair everything. I think we're gonna go take Hangman's Alley. and then we're gonna go get the pistol. All right, so that wasn't bad. Let's get my fusion core out of there. We need to I forgot to check to see how close it was getting, but would have been all right, I guess. That one's fully charged, and now we can put that one in. There we go.
Is there something you need?
No.
No, nothing.
All right.
For a second, I thought I had to turn that into
dangerous
him.
look about you. You ain't here for me.
Dude, I'm standing here in a lab coat. What does that make me have a dangerous look? Never mind, whatever. All right, where's Codsworth at? He should be floating around here somewhere. Oh, there's my bed. Oh, I remember why I moved it now, because I put roof tiles inside the roof here. Was able to squeeze them in there. So that's the only place that has a roof over it, is that bathroom. We'll just look around real quick for Codsworth. If I have to, I'll put a bell up. But nope, there he is.
Hey, Codsworth.
May I accompany you, sir?
Yeah, come on.
Please do.
Splendid.
All right. Okay. There it is. Recycling. Yeah. I mentioned this in the last stream, but whenever you're doing this, you got to be careful because it'll swap to 45 ammo. 45 is nowhere near this, and it keeps. It'll go from 38 to 45. It'll do 308s to 45s. So you have to keep your eye on it and just keep moving it back and forth. That's really weird that it does that. And hopefully they'll come up with a patch for it if enough people let them know. I'm going to keep the 50s. They're a little bit harder to get. Shotgun shells we're going to keep. Going to keep the 5.56, 10 mil, 5 mil. Because we will have heavy weapons soon enough. Let's craft 45. Get this down to about 200 and then see. Just make it all. We'll get more. All right, there we go. All right. That'll last us a little bit. Now this thing is 4570, which we don't have, and I don't think I can make it. So uh, 62 there. That's a little bit better than that.
sir.
I think that's the best one we can get right now. Yep. And this, we don't have all the upgrades for it. We have to go find the upgrades for this thing. I do need a large magazine for it. The 12 rounds is getting on my nerves. We have the coolant schematics. That's the only thing we have for it right now. Drop off anything we don't need. All right, we're out of grenades. We'll get the turret because you throw it like a grenade. There we go. I don't think we've leveled either. Yeah, how close are we to level? Pretty close, to be honest. Pretty close. We found him, luckily. I figured he was hanging out in one of the houses. All right. And we're running low on steel because of making caltrops, but we needed that level so we can go down to science and get rank 2 in science. Now, left leg, calibrated shocks, right leg, calibrated shocks. Now, how much carry weight do we have this time around? Okay, 335. Another thing with the survival options mod that I had, you could get rid of the penalty for carry weight, because a penalty to carry weight in survival is just kind of stupid. You take damage when you're over encumbered. It's stupid. I'm working on my power armor and I'm steadily taking damage for being over encumbered, because even working on the power armor, the game reads you as having all those pieces in your inventory. So yeah, that's a mod that I definitely miss. Okay, let's head down to Hardware Town. Not Hardware Town. Hold on just a second, guys. I'm hearing a cat. Give me just a second. Okay. There was a cat outside just going to town, man. Hangman's Alley. That's what I was trying to think of. Not Hardware Town. Both start with an H, but you know. Not to mention, in Hangman's Alley, I can make that.
Someone more suited to all this?
Here you are. Once we get the robot workbench, Codsworth, you'll be well suited. But at Hangman's Alley, I can make that place my own. I don't have to have settlers in there and all that. Hold up. You know what? Keep forgetting. I used it just a few minutes ago. Hangman City's a lot closer than this to Hangman's Alley right now. Plus it's going to save on our fusion core, I believe. We'll see. Make sure it doesn't use fusion cores. We're a little above 100 right now. So let's go to Diamond City. All right. The motorcycle brings us here and then returns home. We're still just a little over 100, so it didn't use our fusion core. That's good. And what time is it? It is 4 p.m. So it does use the time, just like fast traveling does.
Outside the wall. Who the heck did I piss off?
Well, that's something you can think about, sir. But it didn't use fusion core, so that's kind of cool.
Looking for Diamond City? Just follow the signs.
Everything outside the wall ain't safe. That's just how it is.
That's why I'm in power armor, dude.
Nothing there now. What do you think?
Nothing there now. Yeah, it is.
What was that?
Get these psychopaths!
Only a fucking coward hides.
That's it.
Got that in no time. Now this is fire! Feel free to give up at any time!
Feel free to give up at any time. Oh shit, that's a grenade. Mm-hmm. They're kind of serious, huh? It's amazing I'm in power armor getting tore up like that. Let's do that. Codsworth ain't gonna like it, but he'll be alright. They're already dead. Alright, that was my last turret too. I'll make some more turrets later, but for now. Yeah. It distracted them, so I'll take it. It distracted them.
Let's take a peek.
Have that set to where I can sleep.
I believe I found some armor here if you need it.
Yeah, it's supposed to be set where I can sleep in them as actual beds. Oh, yeah, I didn't see the cat, but then it was right back out there on the back. I don't know if it's big boy, I don't know. Okay, we are rested at least. Let me unlock this and then I need to go click on the workbench.
Nice.
I forgot to do that. There we go. Okay. That's weird. I thought we were under a burn ban. I don't know. Yeah, that's only been the last 2 weeks, though. Okay. Lots of overdue books. Centribot model, yay. Alright, let's open the suitcases. What the hell?
Sweet. Got it.
Hey, a fusion core. I'll take it. Nice.
What's all this? That's it? Fine then.
Probably wound up dropping the steel. Um. Okay, very good. I don't need that yet, boys. Don't need that yet.
What's all still alive?
Leather. Still.
Sir, I imagine this place is giving the old...
I think this is chained. Yeah. Alright, do we have grenades? No. Well, we have one.
Picking up hostile life. Stop this! I'm supposed to be impressed! Ah, well, I suppose there's plenty more where that came from.
Probably, yeah. I'm just waiting for that one dude. There he is. Alright. Tunnel snakes. Gotta love it.
Picking up hostile life signs.
I'm gonna get one tunnel snake outfit. And oh, look at that pistol. We finna have our in-game pistol though, so I'm not real worried about it. But those do sell and they are nice. I like them.
Sir,
Paint
anything
can.
good?
Yes, we need paint cans. Why did I just take damage? Do I have something wrong with me? No. I'm not over encumbered either, right? No, I'm not over encumbered. I know I just took a little bit of damage though. That's weird.
Yes.
I haven't seen the Vault Boy yet. T-shirt. Hey, I'm looting. Get off me. And I have lethargy. Lovely. And a freeze. Yay. And a fuse. Give me the fuse.
I dare say my senses are picking up quite the smell. I can't imagine
I'm in power armor. It doesn't bother me.
sir.
They had a nice little setup down here. Too bad they wanted to soak up all the radiation. Become super raiders. Does lethargy make me take more damage? I can't remember. I think it's just tired more. AP refresh. I don't like that either, actually. I don't like that either. Yeah. Alright. Alright, so we got Squirrel Stew and the Senator Blackwell for XP. Alright, nothing that way. We don't need empty paint cans, we need paint cans. So I can put some of them up.
looks really strong.
Yeah, can't do anything with that. Okay, now Wally is the glowing guy.
How disgusting. Come out and face us, scallywag, if you peekaboo.
Take his legs out, Bounty. Alright, there's still more, so get back up. And there's our pistol. Ultimatum. That's what we came here for. It does 50 radiation damage. We're gonna have a physicist, or whatever the new perk's called, and that's gonna increase the damage for all radiation weapons. So it's gonna increase the radiation that it does. Now, it's not good against everything, but against humans, stuff like that, we'll be tearing them up. Okay, and then I just take it all. Just take it all. And now let's heal up a little bit. Make sure we didn't pick up anything from him. No? Dear leader. Lovely. We'll be able to cook some of this rad roach meat, so some mirelurk meat, there we go. Sting wing.
Caution, sir. I do believe something is not
Damn it.
this time. I was just getting warmed up.
All right.
Talks away. I don't need you know.
Yeah, we need all the whiskey we can get. Now in here is the true treasure. All right, I think we got all that now. Yeah. Come on. There we go. Huh, we haven't hacked anything.
I'm through.
Ah, safe. Certainly a rare find these days.
Yep, Codsworth, you about to be carrying stuff. I'm just saying. You are about to be carrying stuff, my boy.
Hey,
Can I be of service?
All right, that's all he can carry. That should be enough, though. That should be enough. I think we can get out of here now. We definitely got what we came for, and a little bit more. Hey, Sven. How you doing, brother? Just been playing New Vegas? Nice. New Vegas is a bit too orange for me most of the time. Jumped into an old save. Enemy with both house and the entire NCR. And started going from checkpoint to checkpoint. Cleansing opposers. Well, there's one thing I learned. You know how to make enemies. In these games, you definitely know how to make enemies. Which, that's kind of funny to me, because, like, I've killed House one time, and I left him trapped one time. The rest of the time, I mostly just side with House. Kind of like House. Plus, he has a lot of money. And I want to make all the money. I don't really care anything about politics whenever I play New Vegas. And most of the time, the Legion pisses me off right off the bat, so I just wipe them out. That was a mine, by the way. I'm gonna skip right by it. Alright, we should be fairly decent. There may be Raiders at Drumlin again, but... Whoa, hello? That was kind of random. Probably pressed the wrong button. It's all this walking. You usually go for the cleanest, purest looking factions, and those are usually evil, and everyone hates them. Yeah. I mean, I usually go for the Institute, and nobody likes the Institute. Say nobody. A lot of people that watch me play, they don't like the Institute. I absolutely love the Institute. They have showers and shit. Institute of an Enclave are my only options. If I have the options, there's no one else I'd go for if this was real life. Well, I mean, if this was real life, yeah. If this was real life, I'd be all up in the Institute. As soon as I figured out how to get there, I'd get there, and that's where I'd be. Well. Auntie. Well. Luckily, though, this is not real life. We can just play this. Yeah, I mean, the Enclave was on the oil rig, but a lot of their people are out here in the wastelands. So now they did have the mobile base at Andrews, but the Institute has a really cushy lab underground, which is really nice. Nicer than the oil rig. All right, Kazi, need to unload you, son. Come here.
Hey,
Sir,
All right. I'm gonna sell those eventually. The Enclave also have mainland bases like Raven Rock and more unknown ones underground or in mountains, but not as sci-fi looking. Hey, Dust Bunny, welcome back. The Enclave does have, they do have the underground bases, but even then, the Enclave bases were a lot like um, the Brotherhood bunkers that were in New Vegas. I mean, they're clean, but they're very utilitarian. Whereas the cushy one would be the Institute. You know, you walk around, and of course now in the Institute, however, you're on basically a liquid diet, and you don't get to go outside. You don't get to see real sunlight, you know, unless you're a courser or special. Our first plasma, y'all. Not bad, not bad at all. Let's drop that 10 mil, and we're going to use the ultimatum from now on. Let's get our last antibiotics out. I'm gonna have to get more. We did get 24 glowing fungus. That's really good. Do we have another robot repair kit? I think we do. Yeah. We need to carry 2 with us. There we go. Yeah, we're still overweight from something. Hopefully we'll find it. That's what I meant, not the bobblehead. Well, I know what we're overweight from. The fusion cores we picked up. Yeah, that's what we're overweight with. Yeah, these are all at 50, so we're gonna have to charge all of these. Um, Dust Bunny's getting popular here. That's the look. They're clean and have showers and beds. It beats any other faction. You are correct. And if you're lucky enough to be Enclave, you have superior pre-war genes. So you'll probably be healthier. Well, to a certain degree, yeah. Depending on who your family line is within the Enclave, and if you were spending all the time out in the world, it would be a little bit more rough on you. But yeah, which the Enclave, that was their whole thing, was being superior genetically. That's why a lot of people didn't like them. But you know. All right, let's start putting. We're gonna have to do it 2 at a time and then swap them out. All right, 6 hours for those, and then I'm gonna swap the one out that's in my armor right now. Yeah, it's been rainy today here too, so yeah, lovely. Let's repair while I'm thinking about it. Y'all, for the ones that missed it, we finally got our calibrated shocks on our power armor. And I have been waxing philosophical about all the mods I missed. There's only about 4 of them so far. All right, let's drop those fusion cores off because it's going to be a while getting them all charged up. We only need 3. That one's at 40, and these are at 50. So we can get those charged up as we go. We're down to 159, so that is closer to what we're supposed to be at. Well, according to this game, even if you're in power armor, you still have to worry about radiation. It's kind of ridiculous, if you ask me, but it is what it is. Where's my mutant hound chops? Hey, Neon. They see that's I did. Wait a minute. Why is my radiation not going away? I just had a mutant hound chop, right? Yeah. There went all my mutant hound chops. I still got some. Anyway, I did update, and then I logged into the game to check. And yeah, I'm pretty safe with the creations. I haven't had a problem at all. But they broke every damn mod again. And I agree, Sven. If they had rad filters, you know, like in Metro,
Getting a bit thirsty, sir?
it would be really cool.
Fortunate that I lack the proper design to consume.
But instead, you put on power armor that has like 1,000 rad resist, and then you take Rad-X, and you still take radiation.
Sure
You
keeps
know.
the customers coming back. The alcohol too.
I suppose if I had the hardware, I'd have the software as well. I'd hate to see how that'd affect my honesty and manner settings.
A belligerent Mr. Hand. Now that'd be a sight to see.
Indeed. Perhaps I should rethink my initial desire.
That's a conversation I haven't heard. That's kind of cool. Yeah, Mutant Hound Chops, -5 rads. Wait a minute. They changed how that works. Hold up. Let me catch up on comments here. Here's the question. Could you sit down and power armor if it was real? And if so, is it a traditional set or standing one, kind of? That's interesting. My ninth save file is corrupt. Fun times. Damn it. Yeah, I'm that sucks. I'm sorry about that. The thing that makes it weird here is that I'm in the middle of the desert in Texas. Oh boy. Now, could you sit down in power armor? I'm trying to recall if I've ever seen anyone sitting down in power armor. And you can kneel and you can sneak. So if you could sneak like this, it seems to me that you could sit, but it would have to be a pretty strong thing that you were sitting on. Yeah. That's interesting though. That would put a new spin on how I play things. If you could do that, that would be, but I mean, I'm looking at my power armor right now. There's no way I'm going to sit in a wooden kitchen table chair. You know, that ain't happening. Maybe a couch, but you might break the couch. Which I did say earlier, y'all, my next playthrough is not going to be a power armor playthrough. I'm getting tired of the clunk, 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 clunk,
Can it
clunk.
wait?
What? I ain't said nothing to you, fool. Okay, so we got Hangman's Alley. Now we've got something closer to town. We need to do Mechanical Menace, which is going to open up our robot workbench. And that's going to let me get a supply line to Hangman's Alley. We just went and got our pistol, which that reminds me I need to put that on a hotkey. Ultimatum on 1. That is such a sexy pistol. What I thought you could do in power armor is into a slight sit back in power armor and the butt area and lock the legs so you wouldn't fall. That would probably work. And if you lock the legs in that position, it wouldn't put all the weight on whatever you were sitting on. Maybe. Because like I said, you can crouch. So... But in Fallout 4, every time I click on something to sit, it says you can't do that in power armor. So they definitely don't allow it in Fallout 4. But if it was actually a thing... it's something I've never thought about. Survival options has changed radiation. Let's see, miscellaneous. No. It's adversity, I believe. Damage ranking miscellaneous. Adrenaline, sleep, workbenches, and swimming. And that's it. So maybe it's not adversity that changed it. Maybe that's how it really is. Because y'all, I have not played vanilla survival in forever. All right. All right. So I'm gonna have to take the stupid rat away to get rid of the when I get a lot of rads and get that stupid auto immunity debuff. That's why I wish that I had my survival options mod. If I knew how to mod, I'd make power armor sleep pods, which are basically like power armor displays but with life support systems, so you rest without coming out. Oh, that would be cool. That would be really cool. What Nicholas said about hey Sky. What Nicholas said about locking the legs makes a lot of sense though. Because you would be in the sit position. What other ways do I have to get rid of radiation? Refreshing beverages.
What are you building?
Very clever.
Which I cannot make. It's the pharmacophile thing. Same with antibiotics. So how far are we? Just got science 2. How far are we from pharmacophile? We need one more point in intelligence and then a point here. All right, so we're at least 2 levels away. We're about to hit level 18. Because I've been going through antibiotics. All right, Sven. Have a good one, brother. Good to see you. Yeah, because we need one more point to open this up and then we can put that there. That's so 18 level 19 we can maybe start making antibiotics. But again, my weapons perks have been slack and I need weapon perks, but all right, all right, all right. I think we're gonna do mechanical menace next. We need the robot workbench, so let's get some sleep.
Designed to consume liquids. Something about camaraderie over a few drinks. It's very inviting.
Sure keeps the customers coming back.
Okay, Kazi.
I suppose if I had the hub, then I'd have the soft.
Can you imagine Codsworth as a synth?
See how that would affect my body. Honesty and manner settings.
Belligerent Mr. Pin. Now that'd be
Look at the creation called Atomic Archives. Let me write that down.
My initial desire.
Atomic Archive. Okay. All right, we're fixing to add a little bit of weight to ourselves here. Where's my minigun? Where? Tactical minigun. There we go. All right, we got 2 mini nukes and 5mm. We are overweight. Yeah, Nicholas, I was deciphering. I will definitely look it up. I wrote it down. I'm gonna have to wait until I can fund my account some more, but that's no big deal. Let's make sure we get a save there. I know I just slept, but
At least it's not raining.
at least it's not raining. We're going to Watts Electronics, so let's listen to the Caravan Distress. Are we not close enough to listen to it? I thought you could unless the game has turned that off when I said no radios. Yeah, apparently so. We didn't hear any of it, but we got it completed. So the game is turned, when I turned off radios, it turns that off, not actual radios. What a stupid, never mind. I'm afraid to turn my game on after the update. I think I know where to turn off auto update before it loads, but I'm pretty sure my modded files are going to be corrupted with the update. Neon just said all the mods were corrupted. They were all screwed. If you got creations, you're okay. If you got mods, they're screwed. It gives you a Silver Shroud comment. It gives you the ability to crit outside of VATS. That's nice. It is hard to get Heavy Gunner going before the Privlin. I've been using the CR-74, and we just went and got the pistol. So, but yeah, it's, unless you can luck out and find a good heavy weapon somewhere. Okay, so we're going that way. What's it going to be closest to? Tapping the boathouse. We have a quest for Core Vega. We could cut across Lexington. The motorbike is not going to help us because it'll just take us to Good Neighbor, Diamond City, like that. So the little motorcycle that's on the hill here ain't going to help. So let's hoof it.
Mother Nature never ceases to amaze. Through all the post-war devastation,
We have to wait for modders to patch their mods for a few weeks now. It was the same thing that happened when they released the update right before Fallout London was going to release, and the modders had to redo everything. The really bad part about that is there were some mods that were no longer getting updates. And if you had one of those mods, it was never going to work again. I think I had to wait about a week for the Fallout 4 script extender. But most of the other mods, especially mods that didn't require the script extender, were good to go within a couple of days. There's a creation to let you use the motorbike. Yeah. I didn't know there was a creation for it. I knew there was a mod, but I didn't like that one because if you went too fast on the motorbike, it would glitch everything and you'd fall through the world. I'm not a huge fan of How do I need to say that? I'm not a huge fan of vehicles that actually travel over land instead of fast traveling. Namely because they haven't been able to get it done right, pretty much. If it was done right, maybe. And the video looks like crap on 4K TV 1080p. Really doesn't go that far on. Okay. Let's see. I have a starter vanilla file just leaving the vault. A character that is CC only, level 50, and a modded up level 80 plus character. The modded up one's probably, don't load it. Don't load it until they fix the mods. And that still might not, because I've had modded characters up and I've turned off all mods and loaded the game, did a different character, not the modded one, and then I came back once the mods were fixed and I loaded that character and it was still corrupted. So I don't know a good fix, y'all. I really don't. Here, gunfire. Let's get the tactical minigun on 4 and the Fat Man on 7 for right now. The Fat Man is going to be for basically I'm going to drop. I mean, the title promises booms. I'm going to drop a couple of little mini nukes on the robots. Ada might get pissed off, but you know. In the video on YouTube, I have a good computer. You know, it's not the greatest because of the graphics card, but it's a good computer. I get really good, you know, frames and all that stuff, and I can make really good videos. But when you go to YouTube, that shit starts pixelating and looking really funky. Now, when the signals drop in OBS, you'll get that, but on a normal basis, YouTube is just a lot of times turns into poor quality. Oh yeah, I gotta get a magazine from here. And in Lexington, there's a dude that has something that we need for the CR-74. Let's save it. Is there a minigun here? I hear something, but it may be Codsworth. That's what you had in this one? Okay. There's a duffel bag up there.
Pining for the good old days, sir?
No, I just want more money, Codsworth. I think there's some fusion cores here too, but I don't know if we can pick them up. How much weight are we at right now? 243. We might can pick them up. I don't know.
Perfect.
The problem isn't that I lost mods. I can play without certain mods, but I have save files that have scripts baked in that are now unusable. Yeah. And see, we're rolling with, I mean, I got good signals. Everything's looking really good. And yet, when people are viewing it, it's not looking that great. I know where one fusion core is.
Loctite.
All right, can't get into it. Okay, no problem. That way. We're going that way. Oh, wait. We were gonna try to find the dude that has a piece for the CR-74. Official creations can't use script extenders, only creation kit. So they're good to go. Okay. So like if I went, like my script extender's turned off because it's on Vortex. My script extender's off, all the mods that I have on Vortex, all off. They're still going to have to be updated whenever the modders update everything. So, I mean, I guess it's a good thing I don't have any, I have no characters that have any worries about that right now.
What? You're mine now, rookie.
Yeah, we're not doing any damage. Their little 38 pistol's gonna do more damage. Yeah, how you like that? We don't have a lot of ammo for this either. Yeah, let's not use any more minigun for right now. Let's save that until we get where we're going. It's right below me. Not gonna get in there. Sorry, fella. Not gonna be able to pick up a bunch of junk. We can pick up some, but which way do we get up in? Can y'all get out the way? I think we can get out. Yeah, right there on the deck. Okay, that's all you got. All right. Okay. I didn't cook any food. Example, Fallout 4 script extender updated already today, but I used extended dialogue mod. That mod will take possibly months to patch, and my game shows an error without it because it's baked in my 9th save file. I do have the survivalist toolkit. I did convert a lot of 45 ammo earlier. Yeah, that sucks with the extended dialogue mod not working like that. Okay. I will probably have to tear down a bunch of ammo and make some more 5mm, but it's no big deal. We're gonna collect a good bit here. Now the place with the swimming pool is where I found that dude the last time. This way, maybe.
Shoot 'em all! Into the old world, eh? Come on and fight it! Shall we?
Okay.
Like a little dust up to get the oil flowing, eh? Head down, sir. Someone is shooting at us.
I don't think they're quite shooting at us, Codsworth. I really don't think that's the case. All right. We need 1 in intelligence, just to double check. Yeah, we need to open up Pharmacophile. We need 1 here. And our next level can go into Pharmacophile. And then we should be able to make antibiotics and stuff. I think the pool may be this way.
What's all this then? Found you!
That's the dude. He should have a piece that we need. There we go, the scope recipe. Nah, not exactly what we wanted, but all right, now we can get the hell up out of here. And she's off. The receiver's in Quincy. Yeah, I'm trying to think. Eleonora was doing creations and stuff, and she was talking about how she had to get into it with them, because to do the creations, it's a lot different than just popping out mods. I most certainly will, Dust Money. Alright, we're gonna have bugs here, so let's swap to the pistol. We did get our first plasma, so that's kind of cool.
What's all this then? Not this
How did
time.
you dodge? That's what I want to know. Dodge that. Pull a line from the Matrix. You're just gonna...
Picking up hostile. Ooh, ouch.
Well, get out the frickin' way, idiot. You're hitting me with the maggot way back there. Lovely.
That it? Oh, fine then.
You sat here. What do you mean is that it? You didn't get... That's T-51, y'all. That is T-51.
Won't be able to hack this.
Don't know. And then get mad when you shoot them. I don't know. All right, we should have blue glowies. Hello, little dude. Blue glowy. There's one. Okay, that's it. All right, I can't hack that yet, but I want that T-51. I want that T-51. Unfortunately, it'll be 2 levels, maybe 3, and I'll forget about this by then. Bullets were just bouncing off that building. They lived through that?
What's all this then?
I don't think fire is going to hurt him, Godzy. There we go. I made that fight a lot easier. 2 more fusion cores. All right, we're going to be getting pretty heavy here. I probably blew her friends into the next county. I don't know.
My friends did not survive the attack. Thank you for assisting. I was certain to meet my end here as well.
No, I don't have the... I would have to find one.
Are you okay?
Thanks to your timing, my diagnostics show only
Yeah, we are not charismatic. It
I wish I
failed.
could say the same for my late friends.
I did find a creation,
Sorry for your loss.
and it's a new creation.
This is the third time we've been attacked by robots like these. Even
We'll probably go
with
look at it in a
remnant
minute because
detection upgrades
it's about time I'm
Jackson
gonna have to call it
I
here
was
soon.
unable to
I got a
defend
raid tonight, but there's a creation that lets you take the hacking and lockpicking mini games out.
Tell me about these robots.
They roam the Commonwealth and claim to be restoring order. We've seen them fighting raiders, but they've also attacked innocents, settlers, merchants, and caravans like ours. We knew we ran the risk of encountering more
Yours
of these
just
hostile
cheers you and
robots in
feeds you
the state of
water?
the Commonwealth. If only we had made the decision to leave.
Odds worse than my boy.
Couldn't have known.
And as soon as we get this workbench and we have the stuff to upgrade him, he's gonna be a weapons platform. You've seen it before.
I will seek justice for my friends and stop these robots from causing
But
further
that's
harm.
why I came
It's
over here,
time
because
to
we need
uncover
this
the source
robot
and
workbench.
confront the
Plus I
leader,
need some
the
more
Mechanist.
supply lines.
You'll need help if you want to succeed.
I'm aware of this. You have shown willingness to aid others. I ask that you please assist me in stopping this Mechanist. In return, I can give you the schematics to build your own robot workbench, so you have additional resources in this undertaking.
All right.
I'll do it.
I wish I had the proper vocal registry to express my gratitude. Now, we last saw a group of the Mechanist robots at the General Atomics factory. You may find information there that will lead us to the Mechanist. I will follow and assist with your permission.
Not right now, Ada.
Not right now.
Perhaps there's a place I may be of use until you return.
Yep. Red Rocket Truck Stop.
I'm familiar with the settlement. Hopefully, I may be of some use there.
All right, you will be useful there for sure.
If you find any spare parts, you be sure and let me know.
Always get your steak. Road goggles. I think that's the intelligence one, so I'm gonna pick those up. I'll have to double check. We are out of grenades, so that's helpful there. There's shades. Can we look in the... There, thank you. That's a good laser rifle. There's Liza. And there should be a clock over. Uh-oh, I probably blew that clock in the next county. So yeah.
Hey,
I'm all ears. Of course.
You're all eyes, actually. I'll Red Rocket your trucks. Damn, Nicholas. Oh, that's good. That's good. All right, do that. Let's just put as much as you can carry. Whenever this, since this is survival, whenever I get him upgraded, he will have the backpack stuff on. Most of our weight, I'm gonna go ahead and admit, most of our weight is ammo and the weapons. But I doubt he can carry. The Fat Man. Nope. Okay. All right. I'll buy that for $1. Okay, he can't carry anymore. There we go. Okay. All right. Thank you. Let's save that. Don't want to lose that. Yeah, he says, I'm all ears. No, you're all eyes, dumbass. Don't worry. I'm gonna fix you. But now we're gonna have to go back the same way we came. And I would go and watch electronics, but we are slam packed right now, so I'm leaving. Yeah, before I close out the stream, we'll go look at the new stuff. There were like 3 or 4 new ones, and I'm like, I'm definitely getting that. But like I said, I gotta fund my account.
this is beyond me.
Yeah, I think it's advanced, so we just need 1 point in it. We just need 1 little point. Well, hello there. And he's already going to Markham.
hostile life sign.
12 rounds to take both of them out because I kept missing. I got you pretty quick though, buddy. Let me put a marker. Let me put a marker right here. Yeah. Oh. I clicked yes because it was in my mind to put a marker, but then the place markers actually. So anyway, we're gonna fast travel. Screw it. My bad. We have been walking a ton in this particular episode though, so okay. Kazi, give me all your
Heads up.
stuff.
Sir, here's what I have.
What are you gonna do with that?
I'm gonna put it in this workshop before I take damage for being over encumbered. And that's the one that makes no sense to me. I can't stand that shit. All right, let's store all this. We're gonna put the other stuff up too. The weapons and stuff. Okay. I'm gonna sell the caltrops if I can remember it. Put the minigun up. There we go. Honestly, I mean the minigun, I didn't even I used it on the raiders, but I didn't use it on the robots at all. I don't like keeping all my weapons and ammo in the workshop either, because some of your people can just grab that out and use it if they get attacked. There's a scope recipe, so we've got that. We got 2 pieces for the rifle now. If I get a baseball uniform, I can go to Diamond City and get the tar. I need to go to Diamond City anyway because I've got the green paint and I've got all the stuff for Mo. And we could probably convince Sheffield to come to Sanctuary. We'll put all the mods and stuff in Red Rocket.
Getting a bit thirsty, sir? It's unfortunate that I lack the proper design for you.
Oh, I know why that was triggering.
Liquids.
We put a bar in here.
Drinks. That's very inviting.
That's why his conversation is doing that. Let's sleep and then we'll swap out the fusion charges.
Belligerent Mr. Handy. Now that'd be a sight to see.
Perhaps I should rethink my initial design.
It's called Miniguns Rebirth. We'll check in a minute. We'll check in a minute. And another antibiotic has to be used now. Lovely. I'll eat and drink in the morning. I gotta remember to cook too, so that's a good thing. I'm really sad about my mutant hound meat though.
That Deathlaw and Conqueror is bad news, huh, Mama?
I don't think we do have enough for it. All right, we're out of carrots and squirrel bits, but we have some more stew now.
No power armor, fancy minigun, just a pipe pistol. One bullet.
One bullet, she says.
Deathlaw, just one bullet. Come on. What do you take me for?
It's true. I might not look it, but back in the day, I had quite the shot.
Yeah, or quite the imagination.
Let's see. I only have one. That's not. Put that out. That's not what I meant to do. Okay, I have 3 at 100. I have one that needs to be charged. Let's get one more out of here. That needs to be charged. There we go. All right. Picking out on crack candy and about to see if you can load your game. I gotcha. I'm gonna wish you luck on that one. Okay, we have 5. We only need 3, so let's put 2 of those back up. Let's eat. There we go, properly fed. And let's save. Okay, not desktop. Go here. Shut up with the music. Thank you. Okay, so we need to go to verified creators. Okay, I saw Cambridge Polymer Crafting. Is a scientific research facility that was working on new and exciting military advances. Blah 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 blah. Complete the research to learn new ways to apply this technology. So this will give you the ability to put it on more than just that one power armor piece. Thought that was kind of cool, and I swear they dropped a ball, whatever. And then this is the one I was talking about. Skills of the Scoundrel. It's a comprehensive overhaul of Fallout 4 stealth and crime systems. Every mechanic from lockpicking and hacking to pickpocketing and burglary has been expanded, rebalanced, and made more rewarding. And you can actually turn off the hacking and the lockpicking mini games. That's kind of cool. I think that was the 2 I saw right off the bat. Now, Atomic Archive. Atomic Archives 100 with, yeah, okay, with the magazine stuff. That's awesome. All right. Bookmark that. Okay, and then Miniguns Rebirth. Rebirth Miniguns Skiba. That's a mod. I won't be able to do that for this one for sure. That's a mod. Yeah. It's unfortunate, but I mean, hell, right now the mods aren't doing too good, so look at Adam's glory threads for me. That's in Creation Club? It is, but it's not a creation. Nine outfits, 2 to 4 variations, 4 armor, 9 accessories, male, female. Yeah, it's here. It's just it's not it's a mod, it's not a creation, so I can't use it for sure. But there it is. I like the metal armor. I do like the metal armor. Um the marine armor is good, but that stuff is really heavy. And those look way better than the rags that they actually wear. The helmeted cage armor looks pretty cool. I've always liked the helmeted cage armor. It's really heavy too, though. Yeah, you definitely can. For sure. Did a I think it was called the Inquisitor, and it was a Child of Adam playthrough. I had a lot of fun doing that too, because I just killed everybody. Children of Adam power armor. None of those look like what it looked like on the thumbnail. That looked pretty damn cool there. But anyway, back up to there we go. Verified creators. Now I've got the Atomic Archive written down. Let me get the skills of the scoundrel. That would be her mama here. So what that bargain's for. I saw another one. This is a trucker cap, but I saw another one. Fall traits, I still have it written down too. We just got to get some other stuff and then get that. The power armor upgrade kits. This one was the new one. But it's kind of expensive at the moment. You can do left control and then just click on verified creators and it shows you all the stuff. The reason I was looking at it like I was there is because most of the new stuff was towards the beginning. Whereas here it's going to be all over the place. As I say that though, 2 of them are right here. But yeah, you can do that. And there's the power armor upgrade kits. Um, there's the Atomic Archives. There was a new, it wasn't Barriers and Sandbags. We looked at that last week. There is another new one, if I can find it again. Um, it has to have the blue check mark, the lightning bolt, and a price tag on it, or it has to have the empty vault door symbol. It has to have one or the other of those. Those are the only ones I can use. If it just has the blue check mark, that's still a mod. I can't use it. But if it's set up like this with the blue check mark, lightning bolt, and a price, or the empty vault door, I can use those. Yeah, I own this one. This one doesn't have the check mark, but it has the other symbols on it and a price. So like anything like that, I can use for the purposes of this playthrough. Which with hearing everybody, Neon actually really talking about the mod problems right now, I'm glad that I'm not using mods at the moment. There was another build one. Where is the other? Probably should have wrote it down, to be quite honest, but I've never seen the artillery target pistol, but that may not be new. I don't know. I've never seen the plasma gun paints either. What? What? Oh, okay. There was a cat outside earlier just going to town. I've never seen the plasma musket either. Yeah. Okay. I do have a raid tonight. That's why I'm out here. I'm about to call it here in just a second so I can get me some food and so well, what's in the microwave? Food. Yes, I know, but you hate it when I do that. Oh, chicken enchilada bake. That's what we're having for like midnight snack. Not at all. Dust Bunny said, hey, by the way. And there was a whole bunch of highs there, Dust Bunny. You said hi, 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 hi. That's what you just said. Hi. Hey and hi don't sound the same. My game loaded up okay, but I think I found the turn off auto update after I was screwed by the anniversary edition. But now I can find it to check, but my start screen still has the old info. Okay. Nicholas says he has a plasma musket. It's pretty cool. I may give that one a shot. That sounds interesting. But again, I'm gonna have to fund my account first before we do all that. So that's probably going to be a couple of more weeks. I was looking pretty hard at the Commonwealth winter, but then I started reading everything that doesn't get snow, and I was like, no, we ain't doing that. Hey, Hillary, you caught us just in time. All right, I know. Commonwealth contract. That's the bounty hunter one. Yeah, I'm not paying 500 for that. I know. I saw some. It was up on the. It was a verified list. This is all the paint jobs and stuff. You got the Bowie knife? No, I missed that one. I'm gonna have to go. I'll go back up in a second. Yeah, there's not. This is all the normal stuff. Somebody, maybe it was Hillary, told me about the Atom Cat City Pad. I don't remember. Classic melee weapon pack. Now that I haven't seen. I don't do melee that often though. Trailer Topia. Somebody mentioned that. Miss Weldy, robot and con artist companion. Great, it's Rose from Fallout 76. Okay, Hillary. I thought you were the one that had said something about the Atom Cat City Pad. Somebody also mentioned Trailertopia. Exploration, expansion, and player home for wicked shipping trailers and discover what's inside. They'll have 5 new exterior locations, survival player home, 5 new legendary effects, new legendary items and loot, and more. Created for all gameplay modes. Huh. I'll have to think about that one. Let me bookmark it though, because I'll want to come back and look at it. Let's go back up to the top though. This is making my head hurt. Okay, so there's that Bowie knife. Bowie knife. I call them Bowie knives. I don't know what other people call them. Bowie knife right there. Okay. The operation could not be completed. Thank you. Okay. Trailertopia has a turning hides into glue and fertilizer stuff. Yeah, okay, yeah. All right. You're the one that told me about that one. All right. So I've got it bookmarked. Let's see. No, we want to go to verified. I can only do verified creators. I'm actually thinking about the skills of the scoundrel and the Cambridge polymer crafting. There was another one with hats though, and it was, I think it was called Western Hats ish or something like that. Everything looked fine, but I crashed as soon as I tried to open the workshop. Oh, dang. That sucks. That sucks. They really messed the mods up again. So lovely. Did I bookmark fall trades? Let me bookmark that one too. All right. Power armor upgrade kits. Are you looking for a way to improve your power armor and customize it beyond just some paints? With this mod, you'll be able to do all of that, adding new customization options to the power armor and upgrades with which you can synergize with the existing upgrades within the power armor customization. I'm sorry, was that English? That totally messed my brain up. I bought the trucker caps. They're pretty nice on female characters. They look a bit loose, but I can adjust that better than hair clipping. Yeah, I don't like hair. Hey, what the hell was that? Oh, yeah, okay. That makes sense. Come here, Fee. 1 second, y'all. Come here, man. Come here. No, head up. Head up. Hey, head up. There you go. Didn't get you, huh?
Probably swiped at her.
Okay. Way to defend yourself. All right. You're good. Mama Cat upset Phoenix. Mama Cat's gotten in the habit of swiping at everything. Hillary says, hey. Yeah. She swipes at me, and if I don't let her in my room, so yeah. But yeah, Mama Cat swiped at her, and that was it. It was on. Sorry about that, y'all. But everybody's okay. That confused the hell out of me. Are you looking for a way to improve your power armor and customize it beyond just some paints? Well, you can already do that anyway. With this mod, you will be able to do all of that, adding new customization options to the power armor and upgrades with which you can synergize with the existing upgrades within the power armor custom. Pyromaniac upgrade kit, prototype Tesla. I can already put Tesla. If you've got the devil armor, you can get the Pyromaniac upgrade. Now the Raider scrap I don't know about. Gunner, I mean I have Minutemen versus Gunner, so that I have Gunner stuff I can put on it. So yeah, I'm not thinking I like. It's next to a bobblehead and Saugus Ironworks, but what does it do? What does it do? And Rumi says, "Hey, back, Hillary. What does it do?" I mean, I'm looking here, and that looks kind of cool. So there are other customizations besides paint. It's just the way make it look different as far as what's on the armor and stuff. Okay, all right, I get it now. Boy, the way they worded that blew my brain. I'm not a fan. That doesn't look horrible from the back, I guess. But yeah, no, I don't like that either. Unless you're the type of person who lives in power armor 24/7, it's money wasted on power armor stuff. I got tons sitting unused on 76. Yeah, I am not. I mean, like this playthrough is power armor, but I'm gonna take a break because I'm tired of the clunk, 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 clunk. So it may be another few playthroughs before I do power armor again. And I'm not liking how most of this actually is winding up looking. I mean, you can get this in the game now, sort of, with the Tesla shoulders and the Tesla chest piece. But I do see I don't like the orange circular things on the arm. I don't like, I don't like that. I don't like that, especially for $3. No, thank you. Let's see. I wasn't interested in the Appalachian Devil paint for 100. Somebody mentioned the doctor, the traveling doctor. I'm gonna find her again and see how much. But Hillary, you were talking about the trucker caps. I saw another one today. It was like Western caps or Western hats or something. I did find the scavenger power armor. It's a mod, so I can't use it in this playthrough. And the Riley's Rangers is also a mod. So it will have to wait until I can do mods again. But the Riley's Rangers look pretty damn cool. They did. And the scavenger armor, it looked pretty good too. Let's see. I know the doctor one. Yeah, right here. Companion Casey. I want to, she's only 210 now. That's not bad. But I'm going to bookmark that. But I want to find the one that had the new hats. It wasn't the trucker cap, because we had talked about that last week, but there's one, and I don't know, it may have been a mod. If it was, I'll be sad. And I am not seeing it in verified. I want to bookmark this one. The plasma musket. Now this is one I hadn't seen before. I think I thought this one was a new one, but I'm not sure. I will go if I don't find it right here in a little bit, I'll go look in the mod section on the main page and see, because it was in the new release stuff. Have the doctor, she's pretty good, does what it says on the tin. Nice. Nice. She did come, I think Nicholas was talking about her last week or something, to get the doctor. Make my own Kim, so she's not really needed even in survival. Right now I could use her, because right at this very moment I cannot make antibiotics and stuff yet. Now when I level up again, I'll get pharmacophile and I'll be able to do it, so then it wouldn't be necessary. But okay, let's go look. All right, go in. What time is it? It is 11. Okay, I've got a few more minutes. I hate having seen something and I can't find it again. I'm enjoying it though, Neon. I am definitely enjoying the perk overhaul. I'm not gonna stand here for an hour looking for these hats either, so all right, it's not there. I'll tell you what, let's see if I can remember Western. There it is. It is a mod. So yeah, I can't use it, but it adds these hats to the game. Oh, nice. Eleonora has a jumpsuit that's perfect for the doctor. Nice. Okay. Yeah, it's a mod, guys. This is the one I was thinking about. I love the cavalry hat because I used to wear one. But yeah, I can't use it. So there we go. Let's see, what's it called? Australia's responders jumpsuit. Oh yeah, I gotta have that. I'm gonna look that up right now. Yeah, I love them, man. I was like, oh, that's gonna be so cool. I'm gonna get that. And yeah, it's a mod. It's a damn mod. So I gotta wait because I still can't play with mods yet. Okay, these. Let's do the exact what you worded there. Is it Australia responder? Yeah, that's a mod. Responders outfits for Australia. Okay, yeah, that's a mod. I can't do that one right now. That's gonna be awesome though when I can. I love the I love those from Fallout 76. So yeah, it's from Eleonora, but it's gonna be a mod. You can definitely tell Eleonora stuff. I love her, man. I used to run. There was an Eleanor mod that put a shop right outside of Diamond City before you get to the Raiders. As a matter of fact, it was always getting attacked by the dogs and the Raiders from the highway. And you could go in there and it was her and her bodyguard, and you could get outfits and stuff. And every time I bought an outfit, if I was on a female character, I put the outfit on. If the shoulders showed, you would get this black mark on the shoulders, and I couldn't do it. I quit using a lot of Eleanor's mods because of that. These don't show shoulders though, so they may be okay. But I will have to wait. I'm gonna bookmark it. I'm gonna bookmark it though. But yeah, I won't be able to use this right now. Yeah, Bethesda's, they've gotten picky over the years with it. I mean, because I'm like, okay, so if Eleonora has stuff in the Creation Club, she has made stuff that you buy in the Creation Club, but her other stuff, they won't accept it. It's just a mod. And it's like, why? It's Eleonora. She makes stuff. Yeah, and I never could get the CBB skin compatibility right. So I just quit using the mods. Because now, as long as I was zoomed in, it was fine, because I can't see it anyway. But whenever you get into conversations or something and you got this big glaring black shoulder staring at you, I couldn't do it. Um, Ellie's Armor Compendium. It's your favorite, but it's huge. Yeah. She has an awesome home plate add-on that gives you extra space when you exit the roof hatch. Coffee and donuts are Nuka-Cola collectors hers, and it's part of the creation bundle. Oh, it went pretty good tonight. It's a lot of walking. We did a lot of walking tonight because I was going back and forth. But we got Hangman's Alley. I went and got our pistol. We went and got the robot workbench. I haven't built it yet, but I'm gonna build it tomorrow night and set up supply lines to everywhere that I need, and hopefully upgrade Codsworth. Uh, that's about what we did. Thank you very much. And we're gonna let that cool down for a minute. We're gonna eat. So it went pretty good. It's only gonna be about 2 hours or something like that. 2.5 hours. Maybe 3 hours. Well, we've only been going 3 hours and 13 minutes, so, and I've been doing this for 15, I know. But yeah, it went pretty good tonight. We used the motorbike a couple of times to fast travel. And then I accidentally fast traveled at the end, but I was tired of walking. Okay, so I've got some bookmarks. So whenever you haven't played Fallout for a couple of days, well, be careful when you go in because mods got messed up. There was an update and then mods are messed up again. Bethesda. Bethesda's actually isn't Bethesda Microsoft? But yeah, it's the same as Activision. Can't remember. More than likely. It's just a bunch of billionaires sitting around a table talking about video games and having no idea what we want. Yeah. Okay. Huh. Yeah, the update was this morning, or I got it this morning. Nicholas told me about it last night. But it didn't affect any creation club stuff, only mods. But that is creation mods and regular mods. So I'm not sure if yours will work or not. Classic melee weapon. Now that looks pretty good. That's Trailertopia. I wonder if are they putting my bookmarks up here? They put the sawed-off shotgun as a classic weapon in here, but you can get a sawed-off shotgun in Fallout 4 already. So, yeah. Yeah, the creations don't, but like these are these are creations. These are technically the creations. The ones that don't have it, those are mods. So they may not survive it. Which is hilarious to me because but that's allowed. These are the ones with okay. So the way it was explained to me, because I have Vortex. Let me go to my load order. All right, I have Vortex and then I have Bethesda.net. And the way they explained it to me is any mod that has a picture like this is a mod, but it's from Bethesda.net because the picture shows up. If it's from Vortex, it'll look like that. It won't have a picture. But regardless, they're both still mods because it's from Bethesda.net and that's from Vortex. So they're both mods. So they won't work if something happens. Whereas creations, which are the ones that I have on here, apparently they work just fine because they don't require the script. But anyway, y'all, I have got to go. I have about 15 minutes before I've got to be logged in and getting ready to get a raid done tonight. I was going to try to skip the one tonight, but there was a change of plans, so I definitely have to attend tonight. And then tomorrow night we'll have the same thing, but Friday, you know, as usual, we'll be able to play as long as we want to play. But I'm gonna get out of here and get this food that Rumi just handed me. I hope y'all have a great night. Hillary, I hope you have a great day. And we will see you guys. It is 11, what? 15. We'll see you guys tomorrow night with some more Fallout 4. Appreciate that, Neon.